Hello everyone, this is post analysis video for the pairs EURGBP, EURJPY and USDCAD which I was about to take the trade and which pairs I was doing analysis on 16th of January 2019, and this analysis based on 1 hour 50-minute time frame. 1 hour is big boy time frame and 15 minute is trading time frame. So before going ahead, I want to clear, like, I have done the analysis based on volume and supply and demand basis. Okay, so I will start from the USD CAD first. Here I go. Okay, the very first time, yesterday morning when I was looking for this pair, okay, the market was here around this area, and my entry was, I was looking for this area. Can you see this line? This was my actually demand area. This was my demand area, as price has an outbalance here, and as you can see from this area, price made a move towards north so aggressively with pretty high volume. Okay, but also there are some others demand zones too, like this one and this one too. So I was also keeping that in mind, and I put my stop loss a little bit wide here and like around this area. Let me show you, just give me a moment. Yeah, this was my risk and reward ratio. Okay, so when the price came, it didn't touch my area and then slightly went into the north direction. But and I was waiting for this price to get filled during my London session, but it didn't happen. And so I moved to my another pairs. Okay, but I limit my order on this price in the London session. I was waiting, and I had a hope like price will come and it will return from here. So and after that, when in London session, during the London session it didn't fill and the New York session has started, so still I was waiting for the price to get filled. And but hopefully during the New York and London session, in between those two sessions, it got filled, like price came aggressively down and it filled my entry. As price was very aggressively, as you can see, this just my second demand area. Okay, then start reversing from here, as I found this area as fake area, as the price came down aggressively and suddenly came in up direction, and it was just consolidating here, scrambling here. But unfortunately I closed my entry because I was concentrating on another pairs like EURGBP and EURJPY, so I closed my order on break even. And but later I found like it went slightly in the up direction, but I had no regret because I was not able to focus on this particular pair. As I said earlier, this pair was belongs to my London session, and I was in my New York session and it was late night, and well, the price was scrambling here, so it's better to look for another pair. Okay, so yeah, and I have not done too much analysis over here. I just took this trade based on just my pure supply and demand. Okay, so yeah, then I moved to my another pairs, EURGBP and EURJPY. So here they are. Okay, so this is quite interesting. Like, I put my volume knowledge and my supply and demand knowledge here, and but from EURGBP and EURJPY, I was just looking for entry in EURGBP, not in EURJPY. Okay, but I have one like interesting fact here, like what I found during the analysis, like while I was analyzing them on volume basis, there is something to discuss here. Let me go to the fifth 1 hour. Okay, this was my 1 hour breach, and some guys can take it little lower, or maybe the breach area may be little bit different, some different maybe there. Okay, so when I go back to my 15 minute, okay, and before going ahead to 15 minute, I want to say these were my supplies area where I want them to return, where I want the price to return. I'll look for entry if I don't get any entry in EURGBP. And this was also my supply. This supply area belongs to 15 minute, and this supply area belongs to 1 hour. So go back to 15 minute. Here we are. Okay, here we are. During New York session, I was observing this pair along with Euro GBP. So around this point, when this candle occurred, this candle came, and yeah, here this candle came. If you go back and look at the whole scenario, you will find that the whole scenario is like prices accumulating here. Big boys are managing their orders, or you can say it's like buying climax, and this candle gave me a confirmation with low volume, because you know what, all the moves made by during this session, during the whole session, okay, till here, is somewhere like big boy has their hands have or have had la la. So their hands, they were trying to manage the market, but this candle is the only candle where there is no hand by the big boys. The big boys were just testing, is there any order, is there any sellers left? If yes, then let me stop out, let them stop out. So when this happened, okay, sorry, there's something, yeah, hold a second, let me explain it in deep. Okay, what happened here? Okay, as I said, during this scenario, the big boys were managing their orders. Okay, it is accumulation phase. Okay, and if you see it, if you look it carefully, there is no nearest supply and demand, or there is no nearest support and resistance area. Some areas you can say like this area, yeah, this is like a landmine here. Okay, we went, price just move from here so aggressively down in the south direction, but but it touched it, it tried to be here, but as you can see, if you talk about this breach, okay, this happened, and the price touched it, then came down again, touched it and came down, means something is there. Big boys are still looking for a good price touched one area two time, and not making a very lower low. Okay, because if we are at this level, we can see, okay, maybe the trend may go down, okay, at this level, but suddenly this happened, the big candles happened, means big boys are looking for a good price to enter. They entered here, make a move, okay, then again, then I was expecting the price to come down, or maybe it's coming here but lower than this, but didn't happen. Like it almost like more than 50% it came in up direction. Okay, let me clear all this stuff here. So I was waiting for like price will go in up direction for a better price to sell. Okay, and there was also my supply layer, a supply level in this area. So I was, yeah, that may go, because at this area it reject twice, and yeah, I was expecting this will come for sure, and this happened. This gave me a little idea, the market needs a good volume, sorry, good price. Okay, and this what happened, I also updated in our group there, like I was looking for a good price here after this candle. Okay, and this what happened here. Okay, every time it touch any support and resistance, it make a down, and definitely it will make you aggressive. Yes, the market is going down, but suddenly the next move happened. If we just talk about this candle, the first candle, it made almost like 50%. It made almost like 50%, and suddenly if you wait for more confirmation, it's slightly like more than 100%, okay, as per this area. And it touched back, it came down, it suddenly came back like more than 50% again. Okay, so every time it's coming down and covering the area. Okay, so when the price came here and this happened, these aggressive moves happened, so I was little more confirmed supply area is here, and the price made an aggressive move in no direction. But with what volume? Let's talk about volume now. This has this volume. Let me clear this stuff first, hold a second. Okay, here this consists this volume. Okay, suddenly second move happened here, almost similar volume, not too much. And if you look at the candle, so the effort was not too much but the result was too high, means anomaly is here between price, between effort and result, the price and the volume. Something is wrong here. And the second confirmation is here, my supply level here, it just barely does that. Like, I will not say it does that, but it's trying to touch that. And still I will consider this is a supply level in future, because it never does, so it's still a fresh level. And price coming down north direction, in south direction, but still I'm looking for a good price. Okay, in future I will wait for the market to come up and I will do my own more analysis over it, then I will let you know guys like what I'm thinking over it and my opinion over it. So let's move to the another pair, the last pair, euro gbp. Okay, so this pair is a pair what I'm looking for to take an entry. Okay, it was a late night here in India, it's almost like 11:30 or 12 o'clock. Okay, while we are about to get an entry, but I missed that because it was late night and like I was fed up, like whole day I was just looking for the charts, and I was not able to concentrate. But later I found, yeah, that worked, my analysis worked, so I decided to make a P on this one. So here it is. Okay, so as I said, I I was about to take the trade based on supply and demand and the volume. So I marked my supply levels here because the market was already down, so I can't consider any demand level there. So I will wait for any supply. And the big, if I talk about the big boys were sellers. So definitely I will look for a supply to touch and then will reverse go with the sellers. Okay, right, with the sellers. So the whole area was a pullback session. After this move, the whole area was a pullback session. Okay, after this big move, it came down. Market touched here, it came down. Okay, it touched my supply level, it came down. It again touched my supply level. Okay, it made us it when the market came here, it came down, it made a supply here. Okay, so in future I was waiting for this price to touch, but still I was hoping for a good price. The this line I was waiting for this price like 88862, around this area I was waiting for price, because both supplies are very like close to each other. So it probably may happen in the EURJPY. As you can see here, this supply and erosion like went to touch the next supply. Okay, so it came across this area. Okay, so before that, let me explain where I was looking for entry, why I was looking for entry. So here, when this happened, almost like a V formation, 100% retracement means sellers has the same power as the buyers, but still buyers has some power, because every time market try to go north, it go with high volume. Okay, every time, as you can see over this candle. Okay, the market is in south direction, but suddenly look at the rejection from here to here, and means buyers were also here. Okay, so when the market make this happen and was waiting for a good price, as I said, I was waiting for my supply to touch. So market was making these moves. Okay, till this candle, hold a second, and till this candle, still I was wait a second, I was waiting for a good price. This happened, I was waiting for a good price, and suddenly this happened. Suddenly this happened, and with a big move and a big volume, as you can see, almost like more than almost like near to 80% from this move to 80%, it came down, suddenly retraced back and with high volume. If you go to smaller time frame, you will find that the big volume is happened cause of buyers, not for the sellers. I was watching at that time when I was in this. So the big boys, sorry, the buyers were the reason for the high volume here. Suddenly market went up. So this area was point to notice. This area was point to notice when trend may reverse. The trend may reverse. Okay, because look, if the high volume is here, it's good enough. If the high volume is here, it's good enough. If the high volume is here, it's good enough. Okay, but what is the point, the high volume at the end of the trend when there is any supply or demand there? Definitely it giving me an idea something is wrong here. Something, trend is about to reverse, not instantly, not abruptly, but it may reverse, but it will not hold, it may reverse. Okay, so just wait for the confirmation for the, just wait for more confirmation. Okay, and wait for the price to return. So this happened. When it happened, I was waiting for the further confirmation. Okay, then this happened, still I was waiting for confirmation. This happened. Look at the both candle rejection from the upside. It tried to touch up, rejection. It tried to go up, rejection. And with minimum volume. And suddenly this happened. This candle happened. Look at the volume and look at the size of candle. Can you see that it's real? If it's genuine move, definitely should has a high volume because buyers are aggressive. Yes, we want to take the market in up direction, but there's no intention for the buyers to take the market up. No volume there, they're not putting their money. This is totally a fake move. This fake move happened because some guys has taken an entry there at this area. After this suggestion, maybe at this area by putting their stop loss near or this near to this area, or maybe if they are a little bit like conservative, they may put their stop loss a little wide. So okay, at the end of this thing, so it stop out all the sellers who entered earlier. Okay, and this was the best confirmation. Now the market may move in the right direction, but I don't know what happened. I think I fall asleep, or maybe it was too late to enter. Actually, I said it was almost like 12 o'clock here in night, and I was too tired, and I like missed the entry when the market came here because I had no intention to take an entry here because I was looking for a good price. Still market came all the way down, and now it's scrambling here. Okay, is scrambling here. Okay, looking for go in the north direction, but that depend on, like, after the analysis I will update in my next PA what I'm looking for. And before this move, so guys, this was my post analysis for the EURGBP, EURJPY and USDCAD. Hope you like this, and please give your comments and opinion what you think about my strategy and my opinions here. Okay, thank you guys.